Hey, hello. Just want to say that it's good to see you guys, and it's probably been a while since I posted anything. But li- little bit what's been going on. Some of you guys know I've been on dialysis for about a year, and have had kidney problems for a while now. Dialysis has been going steady. I have low energy levels after dialysis, but then 2 days later I'm better. That's usually the case. I feel like I'm at my 90% energy levels, but it takes about 2 days. But I would like to say I've been writing a lot lately, and if you want to see my writing, I'll have a link posted. And for you guys who know where my writing's located, it's basically on WordPress. I've been writing a bunch of short stories, and the latest collection, it's happening. The reason why it's happening is because I don't have a publisher yet. I don't have it printed as a physical copy, but there are ways to find it, the links to the stories. And to be completely honest, it's not exactly about my family, but I base a lot of it upon family history of my grandparents' generation, my parents' generation, my generation, and the next generation coming up right now, which people like to call Zoomers, Gen Z, and etc. That story I'm still working on. It's going to be a while, probably another month, I would say, before I could actually say that short story is finished. But I do believe, if you want to find it, check it out. Things have been going smooth. Health-wise, I've been getting stronger, getting better. I'm still reading the book of Jeremiah. I'm at chapter 35, I believe, 33, 35. And the book of Jeremiah is rough. If you have the wrong perspective on it, you can look at as a vengeful God situation. But if you look at it from a different perspective, it's not about a vengeful God, but of God of wanting restoration and wanting his people, his children, to live prosperous lives and good lives. But there's consequences to everyone's actions. And that's the reason why, for me, it's rough. Reading Jeremiah can be rough. It's not easy to see how God can do this. But then you realize God's doing this out of, he has a hedge of protection, a fence around his people. And when people want to go beyond that borderline, that fence, they want to do something outside of God's will, there's consequences. There's always repercussions to a person's life. And that's why for sometimes it takes me a bit of a adjustment to just remember that. At the same token, though, I know the end of the story. It's one of those things where you know the end of the story of how things happen. It's a story of restoration. It's a story of God saying to Jeremiah, I've known you before you were born in your mother's womb. I know you. I know how you are. I know what's going to happen. Don't be afraid of the troubles. And I always look at this one song from the 70s, and it was before I was born. It's by the rivers of Babylon. And it's a story of what happens to a people who are outside in exile, that aren't fully in God's, place where they want to be. They're outside of their comfort zone. But God keeps telling them, don't fear. Just keep going forward. Just keep going on. Keep going stronger. And what I have to just recognize and remember is that God is there.